going on, peoples? So, kind of got some sad news this time. Tony Ferguson, the former interim lightweight champion and one of my favorite fighters, he's had a restraining order put out against him by his wife. Now, he didn't hit her or anything like that, but it does seem to be that he's going through like some mental problems. So according to the report, that her statement, he hadn't slept in 3 days. He was tearing apart the home. She stated that he broke apart the fireplace and believes there was a computer chip in his leg, and he thought that there was someone inside his walls. And then on top of that, because I thought that was probably, the worst of it, but apparently she also started throwing holy water at her, and luckily, she said she didn't hit him or anything. He didn't hit her, I should say. And she's been trying to get him into the hospital, but he refused to go. So I want to talk about this because, in my honest opinion, I feel like Tony Ferguson, if this was going on, Tony Ferguson should retire immediately. And the reason why I say this is because a lot of us as fans, we sit here, we want to see these bloody wars. You don't want to see, some of us, not me, but some of them don't want to see wrestling, don't want to see any groundwork, really. They just want, or maybe just ground and pound. But when you fight like that, like the way Tony Ferguson's fight, sometimes these things can happen. Now, I don't know if this is a direct result of fighting. It could be something completely different. But what I'm saying is, if this is something caused from head trauma or too many wars, then I think Tony should call it quits, which sucks because he's one of my favorite fighters, and that fight with Anthony Pettis was amazing. But as a fan and as a human being, I think we should all really push for Tony to at least get the help that he needs. Like, if people have already been saying well wishes and things like that, and hopefully that continues and no one makes too many jokes about it. On the internet is a savage place. Hopefully no one makes too many jokes about this or anything like that. I really do hope he gets better soon, but I honestly think he should retire. As much as I want him to keep fighting, if nothing is more important than your health and your family, and you gotta do what's best for them. And if your wife is seeing all this stuff happen and she's doing this to make sure that you get the help you need, and so you can keep stay in her life and your children's life, I think you should retire. Even if it's not permanent, just stay away for a while. You know what I mean? Hopefully he doesn't rush trying to come back, say, oh, he's fine. Cause a lot of people, when it comes to this kind of situation, they'll just deny and say, no, I'm fine, or just a little spell, or whatever excuse they make. But hopefully he recognizes the problem and he gets the help that he needs. But like I said, when I see fighters go through something like this, I usually just hope they walk away, because nothing is more important than your health. So Tony, I hope you get better soon. Please take the time you need to get well. You'll still be one of my favorite fighters. You're definitely an uncrowned champion, because I still feel like you probably would have been the one to beat Khabib. So with that said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Just want to bring this story to you guys and talk about it a little bit. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.